Hi, boys and girls. I want to review two letters with you today, and these two letters are so special because they are both vowels. They are the letters O and U. So we're going to take a look at these letters, do some different things with them, listen to their sounds, hear their song, hear their story. We are going to begin with the letter O. So this is the picture for the letter O. What do you see in this picture? I see two siblings, it looks like, sharing a bunk bed. And I see this little boy right here. It looks like he is turning this light on and off. And that is what the move is going to be for the letter O. It's going to be just like you were flicking a light on and off. So you're going to go on, off. Try it with me. On, off. So that is the picture right there. And if you are looking at the letter O, the letter formation for it, what you're going to see is this right here. For the big capital O, you're going to see a tall line letter, goes up to the big tall line, and little o is a short little letter. It goes to that middle line. It's not a hanging letter, is it? Because if it was a hanging letter, it would go all the way down here. Now I'm wondering, do you think that big O looks like little o a little bit? I definitely think so. If you can make a big O, you can make a little o, and you can make a zero because they all look pretty much the same. They all look like ovals. So this letter O, I wonder if you notice anything else about it. It's a special kind of letter. It's a donut letter. Pretend to take a bite out of that donut. O is a donut letter. And is it a straight letter or is it a curvy letter? It's a curvy letter, isn't it? It has curves all around. All right, so there is the letter O. And of course, since there is a move, which is the on, off for O, there is a song for the letter O. So we are going to take a peek at that song right now. Do, 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 do. All right, make it nice and big so you can see. And here is O. Ah.
The sound for O is ah, ah, ah. Here is the song for ah.
Now we start, the lights go on. Ah, 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 ah. Time for bed, the lights go off. Ah, 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 ah.
Let's look at some words for ah. Orange. Ooh, this word is quite difficult. There's a funny sound in there. Let's have a look. Ah, ah, ju, ju. Orange. Octopus. That's a long word. A, k, t, a, p, a, s. Octopus. Octopus. Ox. Oh, that's much easier. Ox. Ox. On. On. Off. 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 This has been ah. Ah. Ah.
All right, and that is the letter O right there. And of course, since there is a song for the letter O, there is a story for the letter O. All right, and here is the picture for the story for the letter O. Just like always, whenever you hear the ah sound in the beginning of a word, I want you to give me a thumb up. And without further ado, here is the story for the letter O. Oliver and Olivia have moved to a new house. They have a new bedroom with bunk beds in it. There are the bunk beds. So they can turn the light, near the bed is the light switch. So they can turn the light on and off by themselves when they are in bed, just like he's doing. That night, Olivia curls up with Oscar, her toy rabbit, and Oliver reads his comic. You can turn the light out when you've finished, says Dad. Oliver leans over to the light switch and turns it off. Off it goes, he says. Then he turns the light back on, saying, on it goes. He turns the light on and off, saying, on it goes, and off it goes. On it goes, off it goes. Then he hears Dad's voice. Stop turning the light on and off, Oliver. You will break it. Turn it off and go to sleep. Oliver turns the light off and goes to sleep. And that is the story for O. What's the sound for O again? Ah. Try it with me like you're turning the light on and off. Ah. So here's the picture, and it says on, off, lost, octopus, hot. And there's O. And for O, we pretend to turn the light switch on and off and say ah. All right. What we're going to do now is I would like us to move these O's down. And as we move them down, we're going to make the sound and do the move for O, which is ah. Now add the move. Ah. All right, next is the letter U. U like umbrella. Okay, and if we are looking at the letter U, the formation, it looks just like this. Big line down curve, big line right back up because it is a tall letter. And our lowercase u goes to that middle line, so it is a little short letter. Can you make your body a little short letter? There's a little short letter. The only difference between the two is that little u is shorter, and when it goes back up, it goes straight back down and has a little bump on it. So little u has a little bit of a different line right there that makes it a little different than the big capital U. All right, and the move for you is like we are opening up an umbrella, and we say, put your hands just like this, up, umbrella, up, umbrella. Nice job. And of course, because there is a move for the letter U, there is a song for the letter U, and here it is.
The sound for U is Here is the song for
Umbrellas when it starts to rain.
Let's look at some words for umbrella. Umbrella. Up. Up. Under. Under. Ugly. Ugly. This has been
All right, so that is the sound for U. And one more time, U is like we are opening up the umbrella. So we put the umbrella right in our hands and we say up, umbrella. Nice job. And because there is a song for the letter U, of course, there is a story for the letter U, and it goes just like this. Are you ready? Oh, and remember, when you hear a word that starts with that U, sound, I want you to give me a thumb up. All right. Uncle Bud often comes to visit his niece and nephew, Anna and Ulrich. Today, he has brought them each an umbrella. Anna's umbrella is spotty, and Ulrich's umbrella has stripes. In the afternoon, the whole family goes out for a walk. Although it is sunny, Anna and Ulrich bring their umbrellas. Everyone laughs except Uncle Bud. I'll take my umbrella too, he says. The family sets off for their walk in the sunshine. After a while, they notice some black clouds on the horizon. A little while later, they feel the first raindrops starting to fall. Soon it is pouring with rain. Uncle Bud, Anna, and Ulrich put up their umbrellas, shouting, up, up, umbrellas. They are the ones laughing now, and they have a lovely time splashing in the puddles. So that is the story for the letter U. And what we're going to do now is, as I move these U's down, I want you to do the move for the letter U, which is up, umbrella. Are you ready? Up, umbrella. Did you do it? Let's do it one more time. Up, umbrella. All right, and the very last thing I have here is some pictures of objects. You're going to help me decide if they go in the O, aw. When you say O, you make your mouth almost into the letter O. Can you try it again? Say aw, O, aw, and U, like umbrella. So let's look at our first picture, which is an umbrella. What do we think? Does it go in the O group or the U group? It goes in the U group, umbrella. All right. Our next object is an octopus. Octopus. Notice how my mouth looks when I start saying octopus. What do you think? Does it go in the O, or the U, category? Goes in the O, category. Octopus. O, All right, our next object is an octagon. Octagon. What do we think? O, or U, O, or U, octagon. Oh, that goes in the O category. And our very last object is underwear. What do you think? Do they go in the O, or the U, category? Underwear. That goes in the U, up, umbrella, letter U category right there. All right, so what I want you to do is you are going to have a couple worksheets just for the letter O and the letter U, where you're going to work on their letter sounds and just some simple things with those letters. So I want you to work on those worksheets. I know you're going to rock it. Ready to rock? Ready? All right, guys, thank you so much. Goodbye.